Josh look yesterday, and you have to, I know he was limited, but you have to kind of cut him back a little bit just because of how he's doing, or is he in pretty good
Well, I mean, I think the medical he wants more, and I think we're going to try to limit him to some regard, but I was right there after practice, and he's begging for more reps, so we'll see how it goes today.
Is Wicks going to be able to get onto the field, at practice field at all this week?
I would not anticipate that.
Christian indicated yesterday that he thinks he's playing this week, and that was
That's a great mindset to have. I want all our guys to have that mindset, but ultimately, you're talking about that's going to be a medical decision.
What would it do for your offense? I mean, obviously, beyond the big play threat, he's also been one of your point of attack blocking kind of guys too.
Yeah, he's a rare breed in the fact that he can take the top off, and I also think he's got some goon type qualities at the same time in regards to being able to be very physical in the run game. So I just think what he brings, size, speed element, and it just gives us so much flexibility as an offense because you can plug and play him in any position, and you can do it within a game. It just within a series, and he just doesn't blink at it. And there's very few guys that I know that can go in and play the X, the Y, or the X, the F, or the Z.
It's sort of a Watson question, but it's also other things too. But they have some turf issues there. How much of a concern is that? Whether it's for
It's out of our control. So, I mean, apparently, I think they got it resodded. So, we'll see. I know they have a game. Didn't Pitt have a game on Saturday? So, who knows? We'll find out when we get there.
What's the key to Mike Tomlin's longevity in Pittsburgh? And what do you see Arthur doing with Aaron on the off? Do you see Aaron kinds of things or a lot of new things from Aaron?
Well, to answer your first question, Mike Tomlin, I wish we all knew the secret sauce because he's been the model of consistency and he's used a lot of different people to do it. I know for a long time, obviously, and it's not just about the quarterback. Obviously, they played really high-level defense for many years, and that has stayed constant to this day. But when you look at, the post-Ben era, when there's been some musical chairs a little bit at quarterback, they still find a way to get it done. So I think that speaks just to the level that he is able to prepare his team to get ready to go out there and play winning football. As far as Arthur, I think Arthur does a great job. He whether it was in Tennessee or in Atlanta, he knows how to use players and put them in the best position possible. So I think what you've seen from him is just the flexibility. I mean, I worked with Art. I've got so much respect for how he approaches the game, the work that he puts in, his football mind, and just putting players in a great position to go out there and be successful. And he can do it using a lot of different personnel groupings and putting guys in different spots. And then certainly he's going to play to the strengths of the quarterback.
With Tucker Kraft, what have you seen from him during his time here off the field, growing into the leader that he is, team captain, that aspect?
Yeah, he's really grown in that regard, just being comfortable to get out in front because not everybody wants to do that. But I think ultimately it's because of the work he puts in. That's why he's got so much respect from everybody in this building, players, coaches, support staff. We all respect because we see it on a daily basis.
What have you thought of the way Jordan's played him? It's obviously for us to look at the stats and you guys are scoring points, all those things, but kind of that deeper level that you have. What have you thought of how he's handled things this year?
I think he's done a really nice job. I think some of the circumstances that he's been in haven't always been the easiest, as is the case for many quarterbacks in this league, but the great ones find a way to get it done anyways. And I think he's done a heck of a job with that. Is it perfect? No, but it's never going to be perfect. Are there elements of his game that he's going to continue to work on? Absolutely. And I think he can play at an even higher level, which is that much more exciting.
ability to get things done at crunch time, that was an issue his first year. Obviously, that was a million years ago now, but what's been the key to that? What's like the key, maybe not just for the quarterback, for that late game success that he's had?
Well, it's not just him, but I would say one of his superpowers is his ability to stay composed in the most chaotic of moments. And I think that's true with most great quarterbacks, is they just are going to stay even keel and play the next play and treat it as its own entity. And I think he's done a really nice job with that. But I also think just having some of these guys now that have been through the fire a little bit, are a little bit more battle tested, to be in those moments to help him, because football is, it's not like basketball where you can go out and a guy can just take over a game and score 50 points. I mean, football, you need everybody around you. That's why we always say it takes all 11. Now, if you have great quarterback play, you can overcome some shortcomings in different areas, but ultimately you need the people around you to be on the same page with you so that you can go out there and drive the team down the field.
Matt, with Tucker Kraft, obviously you're seeing him make the plays, the fourth down catches in the red zone, but as far as a leadership, bro, how much have you seen that kind of evolve and grow from him?
You must not have been listening. I'm just kidding. Yeah, like I said, I think it all starts with the work that he puts in, and certainly his comfort level. I think being out in front, he's just the experience. I think a lot of guys in this league have a hard time using their voice if they're not out there making the plays. But I think ultimately it comes down to the work that he's put in, and then certainly he's gone out on the field and played at a high level, and I think that gives those guys a little bit more comfort level to speak up, and he's just a guy that you can always count on to do the right thing.
What's the challenge with a receiver like Metcalf, and how have you kind of seen him fit into what Pittsburgh's doing, with Aaron now?
He can do it all. He can do it all. I mean, that he's had so many great plays throughout the course of his career, but certainly this season as well. Whether it's when they're playing the Vikings and they rip a strike for 80, the double move he ran on a third down last week for Cincinnati, some of the run alerts he can catch and just stick his foot in the ground, and whether he's breaking a tackle or just outrunning everybody, he's a guy that you better be hyper aware of what he's doing, where he's aligned. And then ultimately, I mean, he's a big, powerful guy. So he can break tackles. He can drag people. He's going to fight for every inch out on that grass. He's a hell of a competitor. I've got a lot of respect for the guy.
McManus still kicking today?
That is the plan. We'll see.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
That was on me, Matt. Too much.
That's all right. It's all good. It's all good.